Oh my, welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. Today I'm showing you my lower body, quote unquote, max effort, heavy effort, whatever you want to call it. I started off with some broad jumps to a platform. I want to say it's about 6 inches off the floor. Now, I'm not really trying to go for like a max distance, anything like that. I'm just trying to get a little hippity hop plyometric jump action at the beginning of my workout. The reason being is when I really try to explode and get my hips Jesus. Sorry. When I really try to explode and get my hips forward, it does kind of bother the area that I tore. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of a hop. That awesome glute development. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a hop, and then as time goes on, I will be able to put more and more force into these jumps. I like landing on the platform. I saw these from Story Pabby on Instagram. Really strong guy. I suggest you follow him, especially if your goal is like athletics and strength and things like that. So I'm doing 3 sets of 3 here for safety bar squats. And as you'll see in one of these little blurbs, my main problem I'm having with squats as they get heavier is driving my upper back into the bar. So if that's a problem for anyone, find a way to get a safety squat bar. That will fix it, because it's trying to dump you forward the whole time. And in order for that not to happen, you got to drive your head/upper back into the bar even harder than you would with a straight bar or cambered bar or any bar that does not pitch you forward like that. Now, I will have a whole video on Zerchers, why you should do them. It's ready. It'll come out soon. Actually, by the time this video comes out, I think it would have already came out. I think. Whatever. This is a money variation. Good for building squat, good for building a good front squat, good for building a traditional Zercher squat, and good for also building deadlift strength because it's from a dead stop exercise. It's my favorite Zercher variation by far. Nothing else even comes close to being as effective as this variation. I believe I did 3 sets of 6, and the weight was definitely doable. I'm gonna definitely up the weight next time I do this variation. As you know, I've been kind of gun shy with everything. Not even gun shy, but after the ab tear, I was quite inactive for about 3 or 4 weeks. So I lost some strength, lost some size, lost some conditioning, and I gained it pretty much all back. But going through the motions of getting it back, I've been gun shy, let's say, and erring on the side of caution because I didn't want to get hurt again. I didn't want to set myself back even further. I wanted to get back to training normally like I normally would. And then I'm trying to build up the hips and the quads in a unique fashion. I'm using the belt squat with 180 pounds there, but I am going really wide and I have my toes facing forward because I really want to challenge my hip mobility and my hip strength. And that is why I chose this variation. I did 4 sets of like 15 to 25 reps, I believe, with 180 pounds. If you have access to a belt squat, use it, abuse it, do 500 different types of variations. You will not regret it, let's just say. So these are pretty good for a late workout, near the end of your workout, posterior chain builder. I prefer to do a death march variation. It has a little bit more of an upper back emphasis, more of a grip emphasis, whatever. But this is pretty good. If you have access to heavy dumbbells, I mean like over 100 pounds, or heavy kettlebells, once again, over 100 pounds, that is, it's good. But the limitations here are definitely load. But you can consider this more of a core exercise if you want to rationalize it that way, because you want your body to resist twisting. Now, speaking of twisting and rotation, do not neglect rotation work. I've been really loving these barbell Russian twists, whatever they're called. I really feel it in my core. It's helped immensely with the ab tear injury. But that's all there is for today. Here's the breakdown of the workout, and have yourself a great day, ladies and gentlemen.